In the past 30 days, we did over 7 figures, like around 1.2.
$1.2 million.
Bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Who I am.
That's 44 grand, that white gold or platinum?
White gold.
Whoa, what is this?
It's a money machine.
What? A money machine? So each one of these computers right here is making him $20,000 to $30,000 every single month. So right now, how many companies and businesses do you actually run?
4 different companies.
I bought a Benz straight from the trap. I don't like paying no taxes. I don't need friends. Solo na mami, papi te enseño Raxis. Me and my bitch.
$75,000 just for his dog. I don't have words. I don't have words. So the dog has 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, because I don't use it. So.
This house basically belongs to his dog. Hey guys, it's Andy Coleman, and I'm about to interview Leo Horacio. He was a high school dropout, never got his GED, didn't even go to college, and now he's making over $1 million. Come on in. Leo's a client of mine, and he was a good friend for the past couple years. When I first met him, he was living in a lot smaller of a house right now and didn't have this kind of money coming in every single month. But in that time, he said his business exploded. All right, guys, that's enough talking. Let's meet him. I think he's pulling up right now. Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Leo, how you doing, man?
How's it going?
Yeah, haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
Oh, you've been good.
Last time I saw Leo, he was just moving into this house. I was his realtor. I got him this place. It's about to rain right now, so let's go inside. Obviously, sunny Florida, you know, raining 1 second, sunny the next second. I never even knew exactly what you did. I was always a little bit confused. I always knew you were making a ton of money.
So right now, we have an e-commerce agency.
Okay.
We basically help business owners scale their companies to over 7 figures. And we also build businesses for investors. So let's say we have investors that want to invest in e-commerce and they don't know how to do it. We basically build everything for them. And we take over everything from A to C.
Everybody likes to see proof. Can you show me something?
Just today, we did $30,000. That's a new deposit for today.
What the hell?
Some days we do 20, 30. Some days we go up to 100,000, 120.
Yeah, so that's absolutely incredible. Can we check out the house real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Is that cool? All right,
I'm gonna show you guys first the office. Yeah, we used to have multiple monitors here. We moved some of the stuff to the new office.
Yeah.
We just got a new warehouse. So I work from here in the morning, then after 12, I go to the office and work with my team.
Okay, yeah, because guys, the last time I was in his other house, he had like 20 people all scattered around on the computer, working, and now he's got his own office in a warehouse. All right, let's go see the rest of the house.
So this is my other favorite part of the house because it's a massage chair. So after every day, after a long day of work, I just spend here.
Can I get in it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know, when they told me about this, I thought it was going to be really stupid to spend $12,000 on a massage chair.
Okay, all right, let me try this out. How does this thing work? Guys, I'm in a $12,000 massage chair. I've never even seen this even at like Brooks before. Oh my God, I feel like I'm about to explode. Oh, that's nice. Wow, this is a $12,000 massage chair. This is crazy. So tell me like a little bit more about what you do exactly. So I know you said you run e-commerce, you have multiple companies right now. You showed me that you're making 30,000 plus every single day. Tell me a little bit more about your business.
At the beginning, it was an agency. We used to work for different e-commerce brands. Then I started building my own e-commerce brand. So let's say we have a lot of investors that they want to build a e-commerce business or they want to build an online business and they don't have the time, they don't have the skills, they don't have the knowledge. So they pay us to build those businesses for them. And since we do that, once the business is successful, we take a percentage of the profit. And since they need a service to fulfill those orders, we also have another company that does the fulfillment for that. And if they need funding, we have another company that gives them the funding and we charge them a percentage for that too.
So you're like vertically integrated, like all in one.
On a jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me to play me, I needed it.
All right, let's go check out the rest of the house. All right, so here's one of the garages right now. He has 2 garages and all the cars are parked outside. All right, then the truck over here, the TRX.
Yeah, that one is mine, the TRX is mine. I just got that one. I don't like trucks, but that one I like it.
How much does that cost?
That one, when I bought it, was $95,000.
$95,000 for a truck?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's probably the same price as my BMW over there.
Yeah.
Wow. When I first met him, he had the AMG Mercedes GT, and then he upgraded to, what did you upgrade to?
The Aventador.
Lamborghini Aventador? Okay, that car I like. That car was super sick. And then you got an upgrade after that, which we see behind us over there. What is this? What do you got there?
That's the 488 Spider Ferrari.
Wow.
And that one is Pretty cool though.
488 Spider Ferrari.
Yeah.
So this thing looks like the classic Ferrari. It's got the Ferrari red. What year is this?
That one is 2016. The thing is that was one of my favorite cars when I was a kid.
You got your Ferrari. How much does this thing cost?
280 plus taxes, almost 300,000.
Damn, 300K.
Hey,
Are you financing it, leasing it, bought it?
That one is financed.
Financed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's also tricks that you can get cars like this for free.
There's tricks you can get cars for free?
Yeah.
Do you want to share some of these tricks for the audience?
So here's one thing, right? A lot of people don't know this, but every time you buy a car, you're going to lose money. So the trick is to actually time it perfectly. So when you get the car, you get it in the perfect timing. So when you sell it, you can drive it for 6 to a year and you don't have to lose any money. And as you build that history, you can get cars like this with 0 down payment and you can drive it for a year without spending any money.
So you're saying you're basically driving this Ferrari for free right now?
That one, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we can learn a lot from you.
Yeah.
I am not driving that thing for free.
How much did you pay for that one?
So that was about $95,000. I financed it 0 down, and I'm probably paying about $1,500, $1,600 every single month.
Something that I learned, right, is you can get a trade line. Let's say you want to buy something like this, right? You can get a trade line into your credit for $250,000, and you can get a $200,000 car, and you don't have to put anything down. And if you time it perfectly, right, year, miles, everything, you can drive it for a year, and then after a year you can sell it, and you basically get your money back.
Wow. That's
so
crazy.
You can just keep repeating that process.
Yeah, why don't you tell me this sooner?
Getting us.
All right, guys. So that's his Ferrari over here. We got his T-Rex truck over here. This is his friend's car over here. And then you have a Mercedes over there, I see. Yeah. Why don't we check that out really quick?
Si me encanta ese tope. Windows black.
All right, so what do we got over here?
I could say that one is just for my dog.
Oh, it's your dog's car. Okay.
Yeah, because he doesn't fit in those cars. So he likes that car. So whenever I have to take him to the vet or to the park, that's the car that I use.
So you bought a LT Mercedes just for your dog. How much does this thing cost?
That one is between 70 to 75 right now.
$75,000 just for his dog. I don't have words. I don't have words. So about this house right here, I helped you rent it maybe 6 months ago, I think.
A year ago.
It was a year ago. Okay, yeah, my memory's gone.
Yeah, it's been almost a year now.
And how much does this cost here?
This one is $18,500 a month.
$18,500 a month in rent, and I'm guessing you barely even notice this?
Yeah, it's business expenses.
Business expense. So you write this whole thing off?
Half of it. I use this for my business. This is where I have meetings with my team.
Yeah.
I have meetings with clients. It helps with marketing. Probably this house, if I spend, let's say, $250,000 a year on just the house, it made me probably like $5-6 million just from having the house.
Just the house made you $5 or $6 million. You, like, I guess you use it for content and everything.
Content, everything.
Wow.
So it makes sense. So when you look everything that I get is an investment for a purpose.
Gee, so your mind is just focused straight on business. Everything you're saying has like write-offs, like advantages for your business.
Even the dog.
Even the dog too.
Even the dog.
Yeah, that's a mindset that a lot of people struggle with right now. They are kind of living with a scarcity mentality where they're afraid to spend money, and Leo over here spends money like it's going out of style. Tell us a little bit about your mindset.
Here's the thing, everything that I get is an investment. So it could be an investment for my business, it could be an investment for me. I try to optimize as much as I can. I know what I want with my business, so I can basically do the math, how much money I can make and what do I need, what are the requirements, how much I need to invest. Once you know that, it's basically numbers.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I remember you told me when you were like 26 years old, you lost everything.
Yeah, I was gonna turn 25 when I lost basically everything.
Did that like change your mentality from there?
It made me like think a little bit.
Yeah.
But not really. Once I know what I'm capable of doing, I basically made a plan and said, okay, 6 months from now, I'll be making $1 million again.
And did it happen?
And it took more than 6 months, but it happened.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. So you basically went from completely broke to making over $1 million in what, probably 6 months to a year or so?
Like between 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months, you went from broke to millionaire.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow, look at these lines over here. Jeez. Hello.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back inside the house right now, and we saw most of the downstairs. We saw the kitchen, we saw your office, we saw your garage, we saw your cars. What else didn't we see?
You guys didn't see that paint over there.
Oh.
That's not, you guys need to see that one. I forgot about it.
What is this?
It's basically an art that one of my friends did. He paints for a lot of celebrities, Rick Ross, Diddy, Bad Bunny, a lot of big celebrities. So he comes to my house, and whenever he comes to my house, he does have a lot of art upstairs too. So you guys can see that.
Wow, so this was done by a famous painter that makes paintings for celebrities. And who do we got over here?
He's Moses, he's part of my team, one of my top sales guys. He makes us a lot of money. He employs a lot of people. He's one of the best sales guys ever.
What have you done so far this week?
400,000 last last month, and like 3 million since I've been with.
Wait, so how many months, how many years have you been with Leo for?
Couple years.
Couple years
I
now?
know him for 5 years, but I've been working with him for a couple years.
Was he always this successful?
As long as I knew him, he's always been a success.
I remember you told me that when you moved here, you were an immigrant, you were only 11 years old, and your family had absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we basically came here when I lost my dad, so that forced us to come to the US. So I got here with my sister and my little brother. He was 6 months old when we got here.
Yeah.
The first time when we got here, we didn't have anything. So a lady from church actually gave us a place to stay.
Oh, so you were homeless when you came to America?
Basically, we were almost homeless.
Wow.
Something that I don't tell a lot of people is that, like, when I was 11, I decided to work instead of going to school. So for 2 years, I had to get a job. I had to
get At 11 years old?
Yeah.
He was working at 11 years old. I've never even heard of that before. So you weren't going to school at all at this time? Like you were skipping school or like?
No, I completely just decided not to go to school.
Wow, 11 years old. So you went to school in Mexico before though? So you had like a little bit of education because you talk really good.
Yeah.
You talk good English, yeah.
I stopped doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I was doing my research already on how to make money, right? So I saw a guy making money online. So I said, okay, I was 17 at the time and I said, I'm gonna be a millionaire by 21. That was my goal. So I knew even if I don't go to school, I already had a backup plan.
Yeah.
And I used to tell everyone. And even once I had my first job, I was doing cleaning. I was in the cleaning crew for 6 months. I was telling everyone, hey, this is temporary. I'm gonna be a millionaire by 21. And they offered me a lot of options, better jobs, more pay, and I always rejected them.
Can we go check out the rest of the house? And then I got a ton of questions for you after.
Let me show you my other office then.
Okay, yeah. Let's go upstairs.
Okay, so before I show you guys the office, I'm gonna show you guys something cool first.
Okay. Whoa, what is this?
This is basically,
what is this?
Each laptop is a money machine.
What? A money machine?
Money machine.
What do you mean? You got to explain this. What is it? I see 15 laptops right here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we have more at the warehouse. So
more at the warehouse?
These are some of the laptops that we use to set up the accounts.
Okay.
Amazon accounts. So.
Okay. Oh, Amazon accounts. Wait, explain that a little bit. What do you mean, Amazon accounts?
Because let's say we have multiple accounts. They will shut us down. So we basically...
Amazon will shut you down?
Yeah, if you have multiple accounts at the same time with the same name.
Wait, explain really quick. What are you doing exactly on Amazon?
Okay, so we sell products, right? We have different brands.
Okay.
So what happens is like if you have multiple businesses at the same time with the same name, same IP, same everything, sometimes they shut you down. When we have this, they don't do that. So we can manage 20, 30 different accounts at the same time, and each account is a money machine. Each account can be making us like $20,000, $30,000 a month on automatic, and we just leave it like that. So
each one of these computers right here is making him $20,000 to $30,000 every single month, and he said he has more in his warehouse. Like, is it FBA, Amazon fulfillment?
We're doing FBA, and we also doing fulfillment by merchant.
You have the products at your warehouse?
Yeah, we have more than 2,000 products right now. Wow. All right, so I can give you more details later, but let's go check out the other side of the office.
Let's check it out.
That one is just an empty room. That's the living room.
Yeah, what is this? What do we got here? I see some curtains up.
Yeah, this is my studio and office. This is where I spend some time.
Wow, so yeah, this room is super cool. So this is your content filming room over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so explain a little bit about this. I see you got a camera set up. I see you got a mic set up. Is this where you film podcasts and everything?
So I started shooting a lot of content lately.
Yeah.
I really like that. I have I have 2 videos with over 2 million views now.
Whoa.
And it's fun. I like it because you can attract more clients.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I share a little bit of my story. I do calls and conferences for other businesses too. So I can, let's say, I can do like a call for 10, 20 businesses at the same time. And each business will pay me, let's say, $3,000, $5,000 for.
So you're making like 20, 30 grand in a pop doing a group call with a whole bunch of businesses and you're filming it all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're talking before about maximizing your time. I can see what you're talking about now.
And then here's the best part, right? You can basically sell that recording to other businesses.
As like a master class or something like that. Wow. So you record it and you make more money on top of that.
Yeah.
And then are you on like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, TikTok. I do this in English and Spanish. So I take advantage of both audiences.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. 'Cause you're from Mexico. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Okay. This is super cool. So I noticed this painting over here. This thing is tripping me out. What is this?
That is a painting from the same artist that I told you. He did an auction for this, and I ended up paying $38,000 for that one.
Damn, it's a $40,000 painting?
Yeah, the good thing about it is that it made me almost $500,000 the same month.
This made you money?
Made me a lot of money.
Did you make it to an NFT or something? What did you do?
It was an NFT, and at the same time, I was on a lot of different news articles, Instagram pages, showing my face and my business and who bought that painting. So it gave me a lot of free exposure for my business, and I ended up getting a lot of clients from that.
Jesus Christ, these got a $40,000 painting just chilling there, not even hung up or anything. Like it's nothing.
Every weekend,
Yeah.
I go live and I live stream here and I do like a giveaway. So
Yeah.
every weekend, the reason I have this money here is because I do giveaways.
Oh.
And I give away every month. I also give away an iPhone. And for my clients, I give away a Tesla every year.
Jeez.
So
What?
that's where we have all this cash.
Wait, where can people find you?
Instagram, just Leo Horacio, just that, or Ecom Cartel.
Everybody go to Instagram because he's giving away money, he's giving away cars, he's giving away iPhones. So what do we got over here?
This used to be a theater room.
Okay.
At the beginning, it was really organized. I used to spend a lot of time here. Then I got bored, and I moved everything to the warehouse too, to the office. So right now, we only have the TV.
Okay, so yeah, it used to be a theater room. You had some like couches up here. I remember
we
when
had
I was
the whole
here.
thing. But I ended up spending too much time here.
Too much time, you weren't getting enough done, and took it all down, and now you just have like a guest little bed over here.
My dog, basically.
That's your dog's bed. Okay, so he's got a whole room, and his theater room is now his dog's room, basically.
So
All right, so what do we got over here?
This is just a basic room. The girl that babysits my dog spends most of her time.
You have a dog babysitter?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've ever heard that before. You guys ever heard about a dog babysitter? I don't know, not me.
I have a full-time babysitter.
Full-time babysitter, babysitting your dog, and this is where she stays?
Not here. She doesn't stay here, but the dog stays here, and she just studies here. So it's like,
So the dog has 2 bedrooms.
yeah, because I don't use it. So.
Yeah, this house basically belongs to his dog.
Show me your mental state before we get physical.
All right, let's continue on. It's the money-making room right there.
Let you shine.
All right, so now I guess I'm coming into my master bedroom. This is, like I said, I'm a single man, so I don't have a lot of stuff. All I do is sleep, work.
This is like a bachelor pad, basically. So do you have a girlfriend right now or anything?
I have a girlfriend.
She doesn't live with you, though?
Not right now. Sometimes.
Yeah, how long have you guys been dating for?
A little bit over a year. I've been single most of my life, so it's not easy for me to do that transition.
Yeah.
I have been out with my dog. That's another bed.
Another bed for your dog?
That's
Third
actually his
dog bed?
That's where he spends most of the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
he likes this the best. Yeah, I was probably the same way throughout my whole life. Like I was dating around, I would never get serious with a girl at all, and I finally met my girlfriend Saba Ali, and she's amazing. She's the absolute best. She's actually filming right now. Say hi to yourself.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, this is your master bedroom over here, and you were saying before, it's a bachelor pad, so you don't have any TVs
It's
or anything. So I noticed you don't really have too much like TV. You have no TV downstairs. You barely use the one in the
I was
office.
thinking about having a TV here, but then I realized if I have a TV, I would do the same thing that I was doing at the other house. After 8, 9, I would come here, sleep and watch TV, and then end up going to sleep around 2 or 3 a.m. So I don't want to do that.
So now do you just like work all night?
I work until it depends. Sometimes I live stream really late. Every time I live stream, I make a lot of money. So I look into it like that.
Make
Like,
money live streaming?
Yeah.
Wait, explain that. What do you mean?
Here's the thing. Whenever I share a lot of content, my experience and everything that I do, a lot of people want to do business with me. I live stream and that same night I make 50, 100 grand from clients that they've been thinking about joining the partnership that we have or the service. They see results. I show them proof stories of my clients and they see that and then they end up buying it. So the more I live stream, the more money I make.
Wow, that is incredible. Guys, use your social medias. Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, live stream. It helps spread the message that you're somebody trustworthy and reliable to work with, and it gives you credibility. All right, let's go check out your closet real quick.
Another milestone, look at that. Paper boy, I'm a paper route till I'm 6 down on my back. I'm an old soul like my dad. My old girl still a fan. And yo girl at the live show, so don't act like I ain't the man. But I'm teed up just
All right, so we got your closet over here. This closet's huge. Jeez, you should see my closet. It's probably literally the size of this thing right here. That's my closet right now.
Yeah, it's huge, but as you guys can see, I always wear the same thing too.
Just a black
So,
t-shirt.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of shoes over here.
Shoes, yeah. I just buy some whatever I need. That one, I don't know what brand is this. I like that one too. It doesn't show the brand, but those who know. So
Yeah.
it's like, I think around 14. I don't remember if this was 14 or that one was 1400.
$1,400, so around $1,400 for your shoes. But you say you don't really spend too much money on clothes.
Not really. I spend money on it. It's my watches and probably like
Watches.
shoes.
Big watch fan. I love watches though. All right, so I got the date just on right now. You guys can see this.
nothing, you ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat.
Yeah, let's talk about your watches. So I just told you I got my date just. It took me about 6 months to wait for this. Do you get them from the authorized dealers? What do you do for your Rolexes?
At the beginning, yeah. Right now, I think once you have multiple Rolexes, you can just go and they give you priority, I guess.
Really?
You can tell that you're a watch collector.
So what are you wearing right there?
It's a Jet Master.
Yacht Master.
And wheel for bean. Like it or love it, I had to just dub it. Ain't no in between. No in between. She for the street.
That's 44 grand. Is that white gold or platinum?
White gold.
That's white gold. So what else do we got over here?
That one's a Pepsi. And that was my first Rolex. That is a submarine. And this was a gift from a friend.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm a big watch collection guy. So what do you think you have in watch collection right now? How much you think all your watch collection costs?
Mine is over 6 figures.
Over 6 figures? Probably a couple $100,000.
I've been playing that role, they pay me to play
What
me.
else do we got in the closet over here?
Not a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I wear the same thing almost every day.
Yeah, you don't
I
got
try
much.
not to spend that much time on
Materialistic things. Okay, let's go and check out the rest of the house.
What do you guys want to see in the bathroom?
Oh, yeah, we got the master bathroom over here.
Bag manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had this. Look at how far
All right, so did we see all the house already?
Probably 90%.
Oh, balcony. We got a balcony over here. So do you ever come out here and drink your coffee and realize how much of an impact you're making on the world and just sit back and think, I am making 6 figures almost every single day?
Not really. I think with the moment when you start thinking like that, you stop doing it.
Oh.
So what do you guys want to see now?
Yeah, let's go check out the pool, man. I'm excited to go back here and see the pool. Yeah, back downstairs now. Yeah, guys, we're in sunny Florida right now. It's probably 95 degrees out right now. We're in Boca Raton, and this is his backyard over here. So we got the pool over here to the left.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline.
Yeah, these are like $2.5, $3 million homes, and he's only renting right now. I think I said it before, and he plans to buy pretty soon. Do you want to buy a house pretty soon?
Yeah, but I'm thinking if I get something, it's going to be more as an investment than being to live there. I don't feel comfortable living in one place for more than a year.
Oh, okay.
This is a thing that I use.
What is this?
It's a barrel for ice baths.
You do? Oh, you see.
So I started doing that too.
So wait, why do you do ice baths for?
When I moved here, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have hot water.
What? You didn't have hot water?
And
A $3 million house?
yeah, we didn't have hot water. So I decided not to fix it.
Okay.
And I got to the point where every morning I get in the shower and I wake up.
the hell?
So I started counting every time I get in the shower, like 1, 2, 3, and get in the water.
Yeah.
And it wakes you up.
Okay.
So I kind of like that feeling.
Okay.
So every morning you feel you don't want to wake up, you just get in the shower and you have to wake up.
Just invigorates you.
It has a lot of benefits, and a lot of my friends are doing it. They're recommending me to do it like at least 5 minutes every day with ice baths. It makes your mind, let's say, more disciplined.
All right, so you got a little friend over here. So let's say somebody's pissing you off and you're losing money. You just bang, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so I think that was basically the whole house that we just saw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear your story. So let's go and sit down. So, I mean, you have a fascinating story. You were an immigrant when you came down here. You were 11 years old. Like, could you just take us through the beginning of like when you left Mexico and came to America?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I grew up with my grandma in Mexico. And when I was 6, my mom came to the US with my dad. My dad came when I was 3. I stayed with my grandma, and when I was almost 11, my dad passed away. So I was in Mexico with my sister and another brother that I have. And that changed completely everything, because at that point I never planned about being in the US or coming to the US.
Yeah.
And my mom just went to Mexico and they told us, hey, we gotta go one day like that.
You just
and
packed and left Mexico?
yeah.
Wow.
I had to leave everything. My friends, everything that I knew, it was gone. So I came into a completely different culture. Everything was different. I lost my dad. A few months later, I lose my grandpa too. I felt alone and confused because at that point, I didn't have a relationship with mom either.
Yeah.
So I was with my mom and my sister, and I wanted to help them. We came here and we were actually homeless. We didn't have a place to stay. We didn't have money. My mom didn't have a job, nothing, right? So once we got a room, a small room, I told my mom, hey, I want to help you. Even though I wanted to go to school, I told my mom, and when she said, okay, I can help you get a job, and I didn't want that. But at the same time, I had to, right?
Yeah, you were mentioning that before.
Yeah.
So then after you started working, you were like 11 years old, not even going to school. You were making what, minimum wage probably? How did you even get a job at 11? Isn't that like illegal?
It's not legal, right? But here's the thing though, where I grew up, there's a lot of kids, a lot of families that are really poor.
Yeah.
They don't have any other options.
Yeah.
So at that point I said, okay, this would work. My mom found someone that gave me a job. So I went from Florida to Tennessee.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
okay.
And that was my first job.
Yeah.
I went there, that's when I turned 11. And I was there alone, working with really old guys that were like 30, 40 years old. And we worked from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And they were like, Hispanics, they don't want to stop working until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
And I wasn't used to working like that.
Okay.
At night, I would cry, and I would cry in silence so nobody would know. At that point, I was confused. I would ask God, why me, right? Why would this
You're
happen
very
to me?
religious?
At that time, I was a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I believe in God. I don't believe in a religion, but I try to be just a good person.
Yeah. It's always good to have like faith in
something.
Yeah. So 6 months later, I come back to Florida and my mom found me another job. I get a job. This was more like labor. I was doing that for almost 8 months to a year.
You're like 12 years old.
Yeah. That's when I met my first mentor. And it was another Hispanic guy that worked in the company. He worked in a ranch. He was the guy managing the whole thing. So I asked him, hey, how is it possible that you are the boss, right?
Yeah.
He said, oh, because I work here. I was a really good worker. And the owner of this company, he liked the way I work. And when he decided to retire, he got sick. He put me in charge. He died. The owner, they didn't want to do shit. He said, hey.
Put him in charge. Yeah.
He said, we give you a percentage and just do everything.
So this was your biggest like inspiration moment right there where you thought like, okay, now this is possible. Like I can be doing something like this.
Exactly.
All right. So now you're out of high school. What are you doing now?
I was trying everything. I tried every business model that I found online. I started buying books. I started reading, buying like courses. My first time that I made some money, I was so excited about this business. I was going to be an affiliate, super affiliate, promoting other company.
Okay.
I bought a lot of their trainings. I spent like $2,000 and I ended up making nothing.
You made nothing.
Nothing.
This is all the money you were making when you were working when you were younger?
Yeah.
Wow. And you invested it in yourself.
Yeah, that was just the business.
Yeah.
Because you have to buy packages to join the business.
Okay.
So then after that, I realized that, okay, let me do multi-level marketing now.
MLM?
I did all that. I tried everything.
Yeah.
To the point where when I was doing multi-level marketing, the coach that we had was telling us to buy traffic for our business, to recruit people, right?
Okay, yeah. It's a whole pyramid thing, you know?
Exactly.
So
I was buying traffic from another company.
Yeah.
And then I ended up talking to a guy who I was buying traffic for my business, right?
Okay.
Which was visitors to my website. That guy, he sent me a screenshot. I bought $500 worth of visitors to my website, and he shows me a screenshot saying, hey, I got your payment. And I see the payment, the screenshot, and there was my payment and 3 other payments.
Okay.
Like almost $2,000 in one day that he received that day.
Damn.
And I'm like, holy shit, how do you make that money?
Yeah.
He said, oh yeah, I just sell traffic to you guys. How much you made today? He said, oh, almost $2,000. And I'm like, how much you make a month? He said, it depends. Sometimes I make 20, 30 grand a month.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm in the wrong business, right? Can you teach me? Yeah, I can teach you, but I'm going to charge you $10,000.
Did you have the money at that time?
No, I didn't.
How'd you pay for it?
I said, okay, let's do it. We closed the deal. Then I said, okay, look, I don't have the whole amount. Can you give me a payment plan? And he said, yeah, sure. I needed like an extra $5,000 to $10,000 for the business. I didn't have the money.
What'd you do?
So I go online. There was a forum called Digital Point Forum where you can go have business proposal, finance your business. I created like a whole business plan. I asked the guy that was teaching me for screenshots and videos of his accounts so I can show it to this guy so I can get the money. I did that and I found a guy that was charging me 20% a month, the money that he lent me. I did it for 6 months. But after 6 months, I was making some money. I started making $3-4 a month.
Oh, okay.
That gave me a lot of hope.
Yeah.
Until PayPal shuts down my account. It takes all the money for 6 months and I look for other ways.
Okay.
Go to a conference. I met this guy who was doing Facebook ad promoting offers. I get into that and that completely changed.
So that's when you started making real money?
That's when I started making real money.
Explain that. Facebook what? Facebook ads?
Facebook ads. Basically buying advertising online. At that time, you could promote anything. I was getting offers promoting real estate offers.
Okay.
Getting leads for agents.
Really?
Getting leads for solar panels companies. They would pay you like $5, $10.
You're selling leads?
Leads. But I would promote those offers on Facebook, running ads. I would spend, let's say, $20,000 a month and I will make $100,000 on leads. One of my friends that I met in another conference, he was telling me about e-commerce. We were doing the same thing all the time, promoting, getting leads for agents and different companies.
Yeah.
So he was telling me, hey, have you looked into e-commerce? No. He said, yeah, I started doing e-commerce a few weeks ago and it's been doing pretty good. I've seen people doing like big numbers. At that time, it wasn't that popular.
This is back in what, like 2010?
2012, 13.
Okay.
It was really new. Now, right now, everybody knows.
Yeah, it's big right now.
But at that time, nobody knew. At that time, promoting affiliate offers was big. So this guy told me about e-commerce. So I see him doing it. A week later, he posted on Facebook that he made $5,000 in a day.
Damn.
And I was like, holy shit, I gotta get into this shit now. So I called him and he gave me like basically a preview of everything that he was doing. I got in that night. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was just setting up everything.
Yeah.
The next day I launched my first offers. 24 hours later, I was almost $1,000 a day.
You're making $1,000 a day?
$1,000 a day.
Just when you started this company? Right when you started this company?
Yeah, because it was basically the same thing that I was already doing.
Yeah.
Promoting, getting leads for
other
experience. But this time it was for a business that was mine. Instead of getting leads for someone else, I was getting clients for my business.
All right.
Doing
so
the same thing.
Same thing you were doing before, but now how much extra money were you making now?
We'll make $1,000.
Damn.
And it was so easy because there was not a lot of competition.
And you were 19 years old?
Yeah, at that time I was 19.
Jeez.
That was the first time when I hit $100,000 a month.
When you were 19?
When I was 19.
And that's like you're making millions. When you're 19 that, like, come on.
I bought a Corvette, I had an apartment.
A lot different than most 19-year-olds that are going to college. I mean, you're out there living it big.
Yeah.
When you started doing that how long did it take you? Because you said right now you're making over $1 million a month right now.
Yeah.
What's the best month that you've had so far?
far?
I think last month.
Last
was
month?
the biggest one.
How much did you make?
In the past 30 days, if we count the past 30 days,
Yeah.
we did over 7 figures, like around 1.2.
$1.2 million. Okay.
The new company that we launched, which is a new offer.
Yeah.
We didn't have I told you that the repair, where I just have someone doing everything for us. We already did, I think, over $30,000 just from that, doing nothing.
Just from that one company that brings you in $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, how many companies and businesses do you actually run?
4 different companies.
4 different companies.
Yeah.
And then just quickly break them down really fast.
Okay, Lunar Automation is the face, which
Okay.
is basically an agency that gets investors to invest into e-commerce. We run everything, we build everything for you, and then we split the profits. Now, that company acquires clients to become part of a company. Now, that's an agency. It operates like an agency. We have the other company, that was Lunar Marketing.
Okay.
That was Lunar Automation is the one that manages those Amazon stores.
Okay.
And those
The computers that you were showing me upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That company manages those stores. They set up the whole thing and they manage the whole system.
Okay.
So that one makes multiple 6 figures a month just from managing.
So you have a parent company managing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now it's starting to make a little bit more sense. I know it's really confusing what you do.
And then we have the other one, which is the funded company. Those brands or stores that don't have enough money to scale, we give them the money and we charge them 5% a month.
Okay.
So let's say you have a store with us, you're doing 50 grand a month. And we tell you, hey, your store could be doing $100,000 a month, but in your bank account, you only have 50 grand that you can play. I tell you, hey, we can give you 50 grand more. We finance you. We take your store to 100,000, and whatever profits we make, we take 5% more every month.
Okay, so that's a separate thing you're running right there? Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's the last company? Is that
The last company we have right now is a credit repair company.
credit repair? Oh yeah, you were mentioning that before to me. Yeah, okay. How much are you making on the credit repair company now?
We did 30 grand in the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks since I launched that.
That's a newer company that you just launched.
Because I already have the audience.
Yeah. So does money actually make you happy? Because you're making a ton of money right now. Is it making you happy?
Believe it or not, I know people that what I make in a month, they make in a day.
In a day?
In a day. So if money makes me happy, I think I got to the point where I got almost everything that I wanted as a kid.
Okay. Yeah.
Except the Bugatti. I'm getting a Bugatti.
Oh, okay. Like an Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can tell people, hey, what color is your Bugatti?
So you know people making $1 million every single day?
I know people making $1 million a day. Or on average, they make like let's say $250,000, $500,000 a day in their business.
But do you think you're going to try to get to that level?
I will, because I went to a conference I spoke to in a mastermind 2 weeks ago, where there was a lot of people doing $3 million, $5 million a month, and they basically told me, hey, you should do this and this and this. It's simple. And when I see that, it's like, holy shit, he's right. All I'm doing is I should be just doing a little bit more, and it's the same thing. I was 24. I had a business partner. I trusted that guy, and he was older than me. He had a wife, kids, and then at the end, everything was under his name. And one day I heard him talking to his wife saying, hey, everything is under my name, so if something happens, he can just go. And I heard that, so I decided to ask him. He went into a fight, and he ended up getting everything. He basically kicked me out of everything.
He stole your money?
He stole everything that we had together at the time, and everything was under his name.
Why did you have it under his name?
I was lazy.
Whoa.
One of the things that being an immigrant in this country, right?
Yeah.
It takes longer to build your credit. It takes longer for the banks to trust you. It takes longer to get a merchant account just to get paid. So he was a U.S. citizen. So he was telling me, hey, bro, don't worry. I got everything.
You trusted him.
Yeah, I trusted him. I didn't do the right things when I was younger, when I was 17. I had $80,000 extra in my bank account. I said, okay, I'm gonna get a place and I'm gonna start again. I go and sign for a lease for an apartment downtown.
Yeah.
It was $6,000 a month. I get everything ready, right? And then I wake up the next day and my bank account was empty.
What?
Was empty.
So the day before you had 80 grand, the day after you had zero?
I had it empty, completely everything.
What happened?
I look at the name, who emptied my bank account,
Yeah.
and it had like the Federal Reserve something, right?
Reserve? The IRS?
The IRS.
They took all your money?
I Googled that thing and I realized that it was the IRS.
You weren't paying taxes?
I did pay taxes, but I didn't pay when I was 17. I didn't know.
Wow.
I didn't know that everything that you receive, you have to report it, right?
Oh.
So when I was 17,
Yeah,
I had a PayPal account, and I was getting paid through PayPal.
Yeah.
And I didn't report that, so they took that money like years later.
And you're talking big money, right? You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And so they took all the money. They shut down every payment process that I had.
Whoa.
That I wasn't allowed to have anything under my name. I call and they just telling me like, you still have a balance, they
Still
have to pay.
How much money did you owe?
They don't tell you.
They don't tell you?
They don't tell you. You just say that you're supposed to know, right? So I had to hire someone, and I had to pay an extra $126,000.
How did you get the money? You had $0.
Yeah, so I hired a guy that said that he could have get me a payment plan. So I got into a payment plan, and then after that we're gonna see if we could do something. I got into a payment plan. I was paying $1,000 a month.
Okay.
And I couldn't recover the money that I had.
No.
So I didn't have credit. I didn't have anything. So
You were broke.
Nothing.
You didn't even have a place at this point.
Yeah. So
Where were you living?
I asked the guy my former business partner. I said, "Okay, give me a few more days."
The guy who stole everything from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the apartment where I signed, I was supposed to send him the deposit.
Yeah.
And I asked him for 2 weeks. I said, in 2 weeks, I'm going to have the money. So I go live on social media and I said that I'm going to take some clients for private consulting.
Okay.
I was going to charge $5,000. That same week closed, I think, 20, 25 or 35. I don't remember exactly.
25, 30 grand?
Yeah. So I had the money for the deposit and I started running ads to do more consulting. I was going to do a webinar and everything. And I invested all this money and I was still in the same place with my business partner.
Yeah.
I was going to go do a webinar. I spent like 20 grand on marketing.
Yeah.
And had all these people for a webinar and then freaking internet just goes.
So then when did you actually grow to like 250, $500,000, $1 million? Because you were 24, 25 at the time right there, and now you're 29. Yeah. So that gap in between there, how long did it take you to really?
It was a process. I used to live in Orlando, and from Orlando I moved to West Palm.
Okay.
And once I got here, COVID happened, and I kind of freaked out. When that happened, I was selling consulting. I was doing consulting and coaching at the same time, and I was doing e-commerce. So my consulting business was making me over 6 figures a month. Damn. And it was automated. I didn't have to do anything. It was a webinar, automated webinar. It was I had someone that was doing the calls. I already recorded the content.
Yeah.
My sister was managing the whole marketing side.
And still bringing you in over 6 figures every single month.
Yeah.
And you weren't even doing anything?
I would spend on ads, and I had someone running the ads. So the whole thing was running. So month after month, I was making money, but I wasn't feeling like
you were feeling good.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
You're too comfortable?
Yeah, I didn't like that type of business. So one day I decided to shut down everything and just keep the e-commerce side.
Okay.
And I told my sister, like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to deal with clients. I just want to do something different. I'll come up with something new.
Yeah.
So for that, at least 6 months, I was just keep sharing content with my audience on my email list that I had, social media, everything. I would just go live and show them what I'm doing and this and that.
Yeah.
So I took my top students that I had, or consulting students that I had, and I offered them a deal. I said, hey, you can run this business and I give you the money. And we launched like different brands for e-commerce.
So you were investing.
Yeah. So they said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So some of them were really successful and some of them didn't care because it wasn't their money.
Yeah.
So I shared that story on social media.
Yeah.
And then some guys, a lot of my followers said, hey, I have the money. If you want, I help you. I do the whole thing and you teach me and I invest 30 grand. I'm like, cool, let's do it. I did it. I took like a few people. Okay, perfect. It worked. I collected like 100 grand in a few days. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. I set up a new plan. I hired new people. I had to create a new system and then it worked. Everything is more simple and easier because they're doing the work. I don't have to do everything under my name.
That's kind of what you're doing now.
From that, it went to now a lot of people don't have the money, but then they don't have the skills or they don't want to learn. So I'm like, what if I build a team of people that have the skills, want to do it, and I just get the investors.
So now you're not even using your own money. You're teaching them. You're using investors' money. And then that's what got you to making over $1 million every single month.
Yeah. The whole concept is like if something goes wrong, it's because you did something wrong, right?
Okay.
And if it's something like can be fixed so you don't have the same issue again, you can just fix it. And every time you fix something, you grow.
Well, hey man, this is very informative. I learned a lot. I hope everybody else learned a lot. Thank you so much for letting us in your beautiful home.
Yeah.
Where can everybody find you?
Social media. They can find me at Ecom Cartel or just Leo Horacio.
That's it. Leo, been a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Inside my mind.